Hi, I'm Sudah, and I've created this new project to bring clean, reliable sources of power to people who don't have any. I'm a musician and I'm the percussionist with the band Faithless, been touring around the world doing amazing gigs for 15 years. So I really know the power of bringing people together through music, and right now I want to do something that's vitally important, and that's to bring energy to people who need it through the power of music.
Kenya has a population of 40 million people. If this is the whole Kenya, this is the amount of people living in cities, and this is the amount of people living in rural areas.
Now the problem is that 3/4 of Kenyans don't have access to mains electricity, so we need to find new ways of bringing clean, sustainable energy to rural areas that don't have any. So for the last year I've been developing this prototype, which is a musical instrument. It's a shaker, percussion shaker, that when you play it, it converts the energy into power. So I can plug in a light or charge up a mobile telephone. And I'm here in Kenya taking it to schools and homes just to see how people respond to it. And my main aim is to manufacture and distribute it to people who need it.
We can do it together. Hola yo! Oh. Hola yo! Oh. Hola, hola! Hola, popoyene. Hola, hola! Hola, popoyene. Hola, hola!
So this is the science bit. Inside we've got beads on one side, beads on this side, and a magnet, a coil. And as the magnet moves through the coil, backwards and forwards, it creates a current, and that current charges up this battery. We've got a USB plug in here, so basically, when I shake the shaker, I can plug in my USB light, and voila!
We can do together.
So David, the next thing we want to do is create assembly kits like this one. And within each kit we'd have each component part of the shaker. Then we'd want to give the children kits so they can create their own shaker, they can build their own power.
I think the idea is very important because it is going to help children to connect their theory to practice and make them own the idea.
So what comes next? Basically, I need to finish the prototype, so I need to take that to the finished product. I need to manufacture and distribute the products, and I also need to develop the assembly kits because I really believe it's the learning and the technology together that's going to make the biggest impact.
Every day I walk home from school in the dark. I like this shaker because it makes me feel safe.
I really like my school. I like this shaker because when I go home, I read my books.
So my trip here has already established that people find this prototype really useful. So I'm asking for money for 3 things. Firstly, to improve the materials. Secondly, to make sure we've got the maximum energy for the minimum shake. And lastly, to develop and test the kits. To do the basics will cost £50,000, but the 2 stretch targets of 25 grand are really going to help push this to as many people as possible. The reason why I want to do it on Kickstarter is because I want us to do this together. I've got this far, I know it can work, and I really need your help.